Hello everyone and welcome to WhiskyWars and welcome to episode 4 of the Neckpour. We have an Islay whiskey here today. It's bottled at Cask Strength, a whole 60.1% ABV. It's going to be strong. And this is the Bunnahabhain 12 Cask Strength. Now this is an unpeated Islay whiskey from Scotland. Now I have to be honest, I do really enjoy the standard 12 year, which is bottled at 46%. This one's a whole 14% stronger. This is the 2023 edition, and it's been a while since I've had the Bunnahabhain 12, so really excited to open this up. Now for the tasting notes for this whiskey, we say on the nose, it's going to be floral and nutty, with notes of marzipan, hazelnut, almond cream, and morello cherries. The palate is going to be of roasted nuts and spice, leading the way to cinnamon and cloves, fading to reveal soft notes of butterscotch, toffee, sultanas, and a gentle hint of coffee, with a finish that's lingering with notes of cloves, hazelnut, and cocoa. I think this is going to be quite spicy and nutty. That's what I'm getting from it. And then it says hints of coffee and cocoa, but normally when it says hints of, it's not going to be too apparent on the taste. So I'm thinking mainly it's just going to be nutty and spicy. But I'm excited. Oh, disappointing cork pop there. And it says it's a mahogany gold colour on the... Oh, that's actually a big pour for 60%. Okay, let's see. Yes, it's like a dark gold colour. So mahogany gold, they've got that right. Now this will be non-coloured and non-chill filtered. No added colour and non-chill filtered. Small batch distilled. Cool. Ooh, that's a nice nose. So the first note that I'm getting is actually butterscotch, which for an Islay is not something I'm expecting. Now it is unpeated. I do know that going in, but still, butterscotch. I was not expecting that. Secondly, it's going to be nuts. So yeah, hazelnuts, almonds, nutty and butterscotchy. I was expecting it to be a little bit more sherried, I have to be honest. The standard 12 felt more sherried from memory. But I know with the Cask Strength edition, this is the third one they've released. They did a 2021, a 2022, and now this 2023 one. And I believe the 2022 was the most sherried. So that would explain why I'm not getting too much sherry on the nose. Yeah, I have to be honest, it's not jumping out of the glass at me like I thought it would be. 60%, I was really expecting it to be quite aggressive, and it's not. Toasted nuts, cashews, butterscotch. To be honest, I do really enjoy the toasted nut smell. When I make my own meals, I like to toast nuts and throw them on top a lot of times as well. So it's something that I enjoy. But yeah, a butterscotch, a toffee. I'm going to have a taste. Wow. Oh, where was that? The taste is much more revealing than the nose. And I'm getting a lot more sherry on that taste. That was lovely. So really long finish as well. I'm still tasting it now. That taste. That taste is better than the nose. The nose, it's not bad. I get butterscotch toffee with toasted nuts. But I wasn't getting too much more than that. That taste was just a really luxurious, rich, velvety sherry coming through on the taste. I'll see if that dominated it for me because it was a shock. I wasn't expecting it. Yeah, that really does make it more of a Cask Strength 12 year now. I'm not really picking up the clove it was suggesting, but I am getting a spicy cinnamon come through. It's not as spicy as I thought, and it actually drinks a lot lower than 60%. If someone had told me this was 50%, I might believe them. Super long finish, full of sherry. That toasted nuts are coming through. And quite a nice cinnamon. It's not too spicy, it's really not. but it's just giving it a little bit of something. I have to be honest, I'm really enjoying this whiskey. This is a great first impression of a whiskey. Yeah, the nose is really reserved. Now, this could very well change over time as it oxidizes, as I work my way through the bottle. I'm sure this whiskey is going to open up a lot more and become a little bit more lively. But from first impressions, the nose is really quite reserved. That taste, it just lets it all out, but it's not as aggressive as you think. It doesn't drink hot. It's velvety, luxurious sherry with toasted nuts. I'm going to go back in for another. I'm glad I did. Now I'm getting a much more coastal element coming through. You can tell this is an Islay whiskey, certainly unpeated. It's not coming through earthy or soily, but it is coming through with that sea spray, that coastal sea spray. Adding a little bit of salinity to this whiskey now. And I got a little bit more spice this time round as well. Very different to my first two sips. There is something a little bit dessert-like, but then there's also something keeping it a little bit bitter as well. So it's a bitter and sweet combination. Now, I can't help but remember they said hints of coffee, but also hints of cocoa. And perhaps that coffee is keeping it a little bit bitter, that espresso. And then that chocolate is just giving it that little bit of something sweet as well. That's different to the sherry sweetness. I'm really excited to dig deeper into this, give it a little bit of time to open up, work my way through it, and definitely a full review is going to be coming along for this one. I think it's got to be reviewed with the Bunnahabhain 12. I'm really excited to do this review actually, this Whiskey War coming up. So thank you all for watching. I hope this was a little introduction into the 2023 Bunnahabhain 12 Cask Strength. If you haven't already, please can you click the subscribe button down below, really helps the channel out. Thank you all so much for watching, and I hope to see you all for the next Whiskey War.